Good morning, everyone. How are you doing this wonderful, fine, beautiful spring day? I forgot to mention, I think yesterday or today is the first day of spring. It's pretty exciting, although it feels like summer out there. Oh, well, I tell you, it was a long night. I'm pretty tired right now. I had a hard time getting home once again. Minimal sleep dips, but I was starting to feel like I could fall asleep at any second. Yeah, it's just I got to get more sleep. Yesterday I actually had more sleep than I normally would, but it's just not consecutive. I slept for 3.5 hours, and I was up for a couple hours, and then I probably slept for another 3 hours. It's tough. It's tough. It's a tough life. Third shift. It's a killer. Some of you know that. Anyway, what I also realized yesterday is that I have to. I'm gonna have to make these a little bit shorter, okay? Because just uploading it took like twice as long as it normally did, and the file size was twice as big, and some of my friends are complaining about how long it is. So maybe that's something I should do, is keep these a little bit shorter. So anyway, last night or yesterday, whenever it was, I got up the first time, I had a dream that I remembered. It's certainly a dream I wish I didn't remember, because it was about a guy who was the assistant general manager, and it's somebody I really didn't want in my dream. And he came over to my house, the assistant general manager of where I work. Came over to my house, and I'm thinking I'm like in trouble, but he just wanted to talk to me about computer stuff. And then he wanted to talk to me about filming stuff, and we're talking about cameras and how to capture things with light. And then I'm starting to think, well, geez, maybe he saw my videos. That probably wouldn't be good. But anyway, and my dad was at the house, and he was talking to my dad a little bit about stuff, which I'm not really sure of. It was weird. Really didn't want to remember it, but I did. Maybe that means there's a chance it's going to come true. Oh, cripes. That would be not good. Not good. But that guy's leaving soon anyway. He's going to Rhode Island. I don't think maybe another week or so. He won't be around anyway. So, yeah. I remember, this is something else random, that I was talking about the great filming session that I had last Friday at this company called Millennium. And, I was talking to one of the guys there, a couple of the guys there actually, and we got to talking about, editorial choices and such. And it was funny because their editor and, post-production guy is a musician. And, the more we talk about it, most of the guys, there's a lot of people that are involved in editing and post-production that are musicians, and there's something about them wanting to have like that final touch on their material, which is one of the reasons why I got involved in post-productions, in the first place. But they also probably learn that rhythm, they're so accustomed to music and that little storytelling that music does, and that rhythm that we're very accustomed to. It's very repetitive, it's very formulaic, and it's something that it appeals to most people. You've got a very specific style about music, and that's something musicians are very adept with, and I think that's probably why they make good editors. And I started thinking more about music, and I was talking yesterday about how does it affect our mood, or does it enhance, reinforce our mood? And I was starting to think about what is it that I liked most about music, and it's that thing where, I really don't pay any attention to the lyrics, or the vocals that much at first. It's kind of like I hear this beat, this rhythm, you know, and I decide whether or not I like the mixture of instruments that they're using, and you know, and if I like it, if it hits it strikes a right chord with me, I'll pay attention more to it. I'll pay attention more, and then I'll kind of decide whether or not I like the vocals of the persons singing, you know, the song, and then later I'll maybe listen to it further and start to try to understand what they're actually singing about, what their story they're trying to, little mini story they're trying to tell. And sometimes I don't really care for the story. Sometimes I think it's kind of silly or stupid, but I still might like it anyway, because even silly stories are fun. I mean, like, there's one song, and I don't even know how to pronounce her name, Oriente something. I don't know. I don't even know how it's pronounced. But what's that one song? There's one song that she's saying. I can't think of the title of it right now. Something about according to you. That's it. According to you, right? So you listen to the lyrics of that, and like one guy's telling her like how much he appreciates her and thinks she's the best thing, but her real boyfriend's not. Come on. What guy who's not trying to get with a girl is going to say everything that she wants to hear? Come on. How naive can you be when you're singing a song? I mean, really. I mean, she's young anyway, but that's whatever. I just kind of find it funny that this one guy in the song is filling her with compliments, and she likes it. You know, she wished it was coming from her boyfriend who's been with her for a while. Whatever. It's funny. It's funny stuff. But anyway, that's kind of like my musical information there today. But, you know, I was checking some of my emails yesterday, and I got another one from an old acquaintance, kind of friend, you know, people that I've worked with for a while. And, you know, it's funny that I still get a lot of invites to participate in theater shows. And it's flattering. It really is. I mean, it's nice that people still think of you, you know, after a long period of time, and want you to be a part of their group and, you know, participate in shows and stuff like that. And, you know, it's really tempting. I mean, it just is. It's so much fun to be part of a production, and the camaraderie and the work and, you know, the results of that. It's nice, but well, I think you know, everything that I've got going on, I think I'm going to have to stay retired, you know, because I'm too tired to not be retired, if that makes any sense. Kind of did, but I don't know if it does now. I'm too tired to not be retired. New statement, new phrase. Just made it up. You know, this is a thought that occurred to me yesterday. You know, because I think I said whether or not you're an atheist or not. I remember saying that yesterday because I listened to myself. I don't know why I did. But, you know, the sad part about being an atheist must be when you're having sex. I mean, there's one less person that you can talk to. You know, when you think about it. I mean, I do sometimes. Some of the girls I've been with talk to God. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, sure you do. So anyway, you know the funny thing about work, well, I'm getting tired, is you really know that you're in a multicultural, multinational facility when you know, you see kind of funny things. You know, you're driving in the parking lot, and one of the delivery guys is pulled over, and he's kneeling and praying out towards the east, and something you wouldn't just see just anywhere, you know. And you wouldn't see, you walking into a bathroom, you wouldn't find a guy washing his feet. You know, it's some interesting things to see. And furthermore, I mean, you really know that it's multinational when you go into the bathroom and there's 4 signs in 4 different languages about not flushing paper towels down the toilet. You know, I don't know. Anyway, It's interesting. It's an interesting life. And I think this interesting life has been explained enough today. I can barely keep my eyes open, you know, and I'm going to go hit it. It's over there. That's where I'm going. To bed. So the remote control comes out, and I say good night to you all. Pleasant dreams. Or as Elvira would say, unpleasant dreams. I kind of still like Elvira. I don't care what anybody says. But I regress. Good night, all.